Islamic coins have a rich and fascinating history that spans centuries and reflects the diverse cultures and civilizations that have shaped the Islamic world. From the early days of Islam in the 7th century to the present day, Islamic coins have been used as a means of exchange, a symbol of power and authority, and a reflection of the artistic and cultural achievements of the Islamic world. The history of Islamic coins begins with the emergence of Islam in the Arabian Peninsula in the 7th century. The first Islamic coins were based on the existing Byzantine and Sasanian coinage that was in circulation in the region at the time. These early coins were inscribed with Arabic script and featured symbols and motifs that reflected Islamic beliefs and practices. As Islam spread throughout the Arabian Peninsula and beyond, Islamic coinage began to evolve and take on new forms. The Umayyad caliphs, who ruled from 661 to 750 CE, introduced gold and silver coins that featured inscriptions in Arabic and images of the caliph on one side and religious symbols on the other. These coins were minted in large quantities and were used to fund the vast expansion of the Islamic Empire. The Abbasid caliphs, who succeeded the Umayyads in 750 CE, continued the tradition of Islamic coinage and introduced new designs and motifs that reflected the cultural and artistic achievements of the Islamic world. Abbasid coins featured inscriptions in Arabic and Persian, as well as images of animals, human figures, and geometric patterns. These coins were highly valued for their artistic and aesthetic qualities and were used as a means of trade and exchange throughout the Islamic world. Islamic coinage reached its pinnacle of excellence during the rule of the Fatimid Dynasty in Egypt, which lasted from 909 to 1171 CE. Fatimid coins were renowned for their intricate designs, bold calligraphy, and striking use of color. Many of these coins featured images of Fatimid caliphs, as well as depictions of animals, birds, and other natural elements. As the Islamic world continued to expand and evolve, so did its coinage. New designs and motifs were introduced, and Islamic coins were minted in a variety of metals, including gold, silver, and copper. Islamic coins were also used as a means of propaganda, with rulers using them to promote their authority and legitimacy. Today, Islamic coins remain an important part of the cultural heritage of the Islamic world. They are prized for their historical and artistic value and are collected and studied by scholars and enthusiasts around the world. From the earliest Islamic coins of the 7th century to the beautiful and intricate designs of the Fatimid dynasty, the history of Islamic coins is a testament to the rich and diverse cultural heritage of the Islamic world. The study of Islamic coins is a fascinating field that sheds light not only on the economic and political history of the Islamic world but also on its art, culture, and religion. Islamic coins are not only a reflection of the technical skill of the Islamic mints but also a reflection of the intellectual and artistic achievements of the Islamic world. One of the most striking features of Islamic coins is the use of Arabic calligraphy. Arabic calligraphy is considered one of the highest forms of Islamic art and is used extensively in Islamic coinage to convey messages of faith and power. The use of Arabic calligraphy on coins is an excellent example of the Islamic principle of Tawhid, or the oneness of God, as the Arabic script becomes a visual representation of the Word of God. Islamic coins also reflect the cultural and artistic influences of the various regions that were part of the Islamic world. For example, the coins of the Seljuk Turks, who ruled in Anatolia and Iran from the 11th to the 13th century, were heavily influenced by the art of Central Asia and featured intricate designs and motifs inspired by the art of the Silk Road. Another interesting aspect of Islamic coins is their use as propaganda. Coins were an important means of communication in the pre-modern world, and Islamic rulers used them to promote their authority and legitimacy. For example, the coins of the Mamluk sultans, who ruled Egypt and Syria from the 13th to the 15th century, often featured images of the sultan in full regalia, with inscriptions that proclaimed his authority and piety. Islamic coins have also been used as a means of commemorating important events and individuals. For example, the coins of the Ottoman sultans often featured images of significant buildings, such as the Hagia Sophia, or portraits of important figures, such as the founder of the Ottoman dynasty, Osman I. In conclusion, the history of Islamic coins is a fascinating and complex subject that reflects the cultural and intellectual achievements of the Islamic world. Islamic coins provide a unique window into the economic, political, and artistic history of the Islamic world and are an important part of its cultural heritage.